Yeah, Millennium. Take number 2. I don't know what I was saying last time. Well, we're gonna keep it brief because I'll run through what I wanted to say. I basically wanted to do a bit of a review of the Miyoo flip. I bought 2 of these dang things, and I've been using custom firmwares on them to try to see what works well. And I'll just show you very quickly me playing Medal of Honor Allied Assault on the Miyoo flip. Seems to work pretty well. I made a previous video talking about how great it is that I can play the game on this thing, and then during the video, you know, I'm going on about how it doesn't run on Carl OS, which is this version, this one, Carl OS. Medal of Honor doesn't even boot, doesn't start on Carl OS, but it does run on Spruce OS. Don't ask me why. Whatever coding is on these custom firmwares, that's what's going on. And one of them can run it, the other one cannot. And there's other games that Portmaster has that cannot run on the Carl OS. I don't know if it's something I did. I did update Portmaster on my Carl OS. Some people online said don't update the Portmaster. So I'd have to experiment with that and not update it and see if maybe that's affecting it. I can't imagine you update something and it causes games not to run. But maybe so. I don't know. Usually these online updates, they tell you to update everything. In any case, or as of right now, I cannot run it. I can run some games on the Portmaster. I have a list of all the games so far that are running just fine. Shredder's Revenge, Tomb Raider, Render, and 96 with Super Mario 64. All of these run and boot. I'm not gonna say they work all the way through, but they actually boot, and you can go into the game. So I didn't test it full playability yet, and that's one of the things you got to do, because I was just waxing poetic about Medal of Honor being able to run on Spruce OS, and then during my video, I enter the level, I get through the cutscene, and the game just freezes and goes back out to the main menu, to regular OS menu. So there is a potential for that to happen, although it comes down to your install too. I installed the game, I got to the training mission, and then I put an explosive onto the tank, and once the tank blew up, the game froze and I couldn't go any further, and I had to do a hard reset. So there's still some problems with it's a heavy game. This is like full 3D. It's a lot going on. It's a war game. Like, there's a mission where you jump out of a plane and parachute down, and you got the whole city down there being rendered. And this is on a handheld I'm playing it, but that's not meant to be this powerful and do that kind of thing. Although it can run GTA and it can run Jet and Outcast. So here it is running. I'm playing the game. It's actually really good. This is the first level. So I got past the part that froze last time when I was making the video. So I have no clue why it froze out and went back out. But I figured give it another shot. Maybe something was glitchy. A little bug happened. I basically turned the camera around and I didn't look out the window. And maybe something like the RAM got overwhelmed. I don't know. But everything worked out and I got out of the same part without freezing out. But that's something that you have to watch out for, I guess, when you're playing a very heavily graphic kind of game. But my original thoughts were on these things, particularly the hinge problem. The hinge is going to die on this thing eventually. So in order to prevent that, you gotta be proactive. You have to put glue here. Open this up. You see, I already have the rubbers taken off. You take the screws out. It's gonna be like opening a cell phone. So you're gonna have to have a pry tool and pry the screen up. take it off, and then apply some glue here. And my recommendation is that you just get some sort of I used a heated piece of metal, and I made little grooves in the plastic so that once the glue went in there, it was going to actually have some grip. But you can just kind of make cuts with a razor or whatever, a nail, make something that the glue can roughen up the plastic so that the glue has something to latch onto. I use UV resin. I mean, any kind of hard resin, maybe even some monkey glue. I'm not going to recommend monkey glue because it's very powerful stuff, but anything that'll prevent the hinge from sliding. So there's a hinge mechanism right here. Right now, this is the V2, so it's the metal one. And all good on them for trying to upgrade things, but they made a huge error. The hinge eventually, like, it's just basically pinned inside of here, and nothing much, I should say nothing at all, is preventing this thing from sliding loose. Particularly, like, I don't know what position it has to be in. I don't know exactly what position it has to be in for it to slide out. But yeah, you just kind of have it sitting around or whatever, and over time it'll be in a position where this thing is just going to come sliding down. It's going to come sliding down, and then when it's ready, it doesn't have to go far, and you open it up or you close it, it'll catch and get stuck. And then because of the force of closing it or opening it, this whole part here that's holding the hinge mechanism in, it's going to pop. Once that thing pops, you're going to have that grinding problem, and then it's just going to come out even worse. It's going to come out, and then it's going to just be flopping around. So what you're going to have after that is, for my case, I did indeed pop that part on this one. I had my thing sitting around. I'm going to be honest, like, I think it was like next to my leg, and it overheated. Actually, yeah, I think like having it charge, and the room being hot, it's a heat thing, and it kind of like weakens the plastic because now it's hot. So you can imagine hot plastic, you using the device and moving the hinge, and eventually it'll just get loosened up enough for it to fall out. One of the reasons it does that is because there's absolutely nothing here stopping or preventing that hinge from falling in this direction. What you need to do, of course, is glue that thing down. I can't say that enough. That is the fix. So far, this is my one I was worried about. I didn't even want to use this one because it's like the Super Nintendo looking one. So I was like, for nostalgia purposes, I'll just put this in a museum. I love it. But I decided to modify the hinge so that it won't have to worry about this thing falling loose. And I'm not worried about that, especially like I did the same thing here. Once it broke, I reinserted everything, I fixed it, and then I put the glue here to prevent it from ever sliding out. And I just, like, when you have this situation where this thing pops, it makes it scary, of course. But I just basically just packed it with glue. I mean, it's this very solid UV resin in there to prevent that hinge from moving in a certain way that would cause problems. Of course, it's gonna be creaky, but I'm absolutely not concerned about any kind of flopping. All it does is this. Now it's a little weaker now. That's pretty much the problem that it has. It's still very strong hinge. It's even more quiet now. I don't even understand that. Like, why is this so quiet now? It doesn't make any of this stuff that I'm hearing on this one. This one's just making all the noise, But for some reason, this one's, after it broke, it became pretty damn quiet, and it still has a good snap to it. I don't see a big deal about that anymore. It has this bulge because the glue, it kind of is a bit much. It's very thick now, and so it won't completely stay down. I'd have to somehow carve out the plastic, and then it'll go down. But it's become a hassle to do that, so I'm not going to go further with it. And that's about it about that. I recommend the Spruce OS because so far so good. I mean, everything I've thrown at it, I can play as far as Portmaster is concerned. Some of the Portmaster games buckle and fail on the Carl OS, so I'm not too happy with that. And you get all the same stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's better or faster, or they hacked it better. I don't know what they've done. I can't say for sure, but I'm having a blast just exploring some of the games I can play on here. One in particular being Perfect Dark, the N64 game. This could not run on Carl OS. I tried to run it and it failed. I was like, what the hell? It's just an N64 game, whatever, right? So I kind of just like gave up on it and just played the emulator version, but I got it in my head to try it on Spruce OS to see if it would run it, and it does it. It's fine, works normally. I have not put Grand Theft Auto or Vice City on this yet, but I'm pretty confident they'll run because they run on the Carl OS. Perfect Dark runs. So yeah, this is let's see, did I put the Cuphead on here? Let's try this thing. So this is it, man. This is where you want to be with this thing. Do I recommend getting this? No. If you can get the other one, the rg34xxsp, I think I have that one around here. Definitely get that. That's like far superior to this. I mean, I don't know. It's got more memory. It's got 2 gigabytes of memory. Same exact thing. The only real difference, I guess, is the size of the screen. One is 4:3, you know. So I do indeed have that. Of course, I'm addicted to these things now. I'm not gonna. This damn screen protector will not stay flush. But is it a deal breaker that it's not 4:3? I don't know. For me, has my battery dead? So I can't even turn this one on. But you don't have to worry about the hinge on this one. That's the main thing that. No, it's not dead. But you don't have to worry about the hinge on this one. I mean, I used to own a Game Boy Advance SP. I used to play it religiously. I used to play everything: Mario, Kart, all that stuff. So I was like into that thing, man. And I'm always looking to buy one. You know, what the ever? Oh my goodness! Can I shoot this guy? I'm trying to play this Cuphead game, the PSP version. I'm not knowing how to shoot. Oh, he has to shoot on the ground. Oh God, this game is impossible. What? This is some old school Super Nintendo game right here. Oh, you have to hold the button? Oh Jesus. Oh, I can't beat this. Yeah, I'm dead, man. Alright. How does it beat this guy? Potato Man or something. Oh Jesus. Oh, I think this is just like a beta, and he hasn't finished it yet. I can't beat this thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time. But anyway, yeah, if you're gonna get one of these, get this thing. Jesus Christ, this is basically the best one they have on the market. No hinge problems, everything good. This one, get it if you see it for really super cheap. It's once you get the custom firmware running on it, it's just way better than its price point because you have so many options, so many great games to run on it. But if you're gonna deal with this thing, you're gonna have to modify the hinge and put some glue there to prevent it from having any problems. And hopefully that they fix the hinge and then we get another version, which is what they said. I've been talking to them about getting a new hinge, and they said that they are going to use the new hinge from the Miyoo Mini in the next version. That's it. That's all I got to say on that. Have a great Halloween, or well, belated Halloween.